Okay, what's up everybody? This is Lawman FJ back again with a quick video to do a quick comparison, I would say, between the Asus ZenWatch 2 and the Gear S2. Now, these watches are, very different in a lot of ways. This one runs Tizen software, this one's Android Wear. And with this one, the Android Wear software is just same as every other Android Wear watch, so no different. You're going to get the same thing on this device that you would get on any other Android Wear watch. As you can see, the design is different. This is a round design, and this is a square design with rounded corners. The Asus ZenWatch is a little bit bigger, 49 millimeter. This is 42 millimeter in the Gear S. It's a little bit smaller, but it works for me. It's not too small, and I like big watches, but it works for me. This has a gunmetal color, shiny gunmetal. It's got a crown on the side, but the crown only wakes the watch and turn it off. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything else. You turn it on. You can also get to your all apps by holding it and pressing it down. You can get to all apps there. That's the only other thing that it does. With this Tizen watch, the Gear S2, you have two buttons here. One is going to get you into your all apps. You can go back to your home screen. This is a back button. So if you're in another screen, you hit this button, you can go back. Okay. Now, navigation-wise, so as far as let's talk about the looks there. Let's stay with the looks. So this has a stainless steel casing, very nice looking. It's a sleek design, very modern. This is closer to the more traditional looking watch, although it's square. But you might be able to get away with this one being thought of as a regular watch in some cases, depending on the watch face that you have showing on this watch. So I'm trying to change the screen here. Okay, I have to get it on there. So let's see, let's get to a regular watch face there. So you might get away with that with this watch because it looks more like a traditional watch, and it's not bulky or anything. Got a regular watch band, 22 millimeter. So, but this one is more futuristic looking, but very, very nice, comfortable band. It's not heavy either, and it's a pretty good looking device as well. But the design, I think design wise, I think I like the round better, I have to say. Although, this is good, but I like the round better. So now, navigation wise, again, this runs Android Wear, this runs Tizen. So you can swipe for both of them. With the Android Wear, you swipe to the right to get to any all of your apps, and you can swipe back to get out. If you have notifications, that notification tab will stay there most of the time unless you move out of the way, but it most likely will stay there. And then if you want to see more, you scroll up, you can see that. You can scroll up to see some more. You can also tap on the card to get more information if it allows you to do that. But all of your and you can scroll to open on your phone. You can block the app, so you got some more features there that you could look into. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. Of course, with Tizen, you scroll to your left to get your notifications. So this is a Google notification here. You can scroll up to get more, or you can tap on it to get more, more information there. You got these tabs here that you can get more options as well. And you can swipe down to get out of that. Right now, the other thing is that Tizen offers this Gear S2 offers another navigation feature. This is the wheel. So you can scroll there to get more to navigate through this screen, which is great. And you can see more stuff without blocking the screen. So let's go back a little bit, and you can scroll through all of your notifications, if you know, depending on what you have, by just turning the wheel. And it's very smooth, very easy to use. As you can see, it's fluid, doesn't stutter. I haven't had any problem with this thing stuttering. And let's say you get back to your watch face there, you can go to your, scroll further to the right, and you get your option to go into all apps, your buddy list there, or your S-Voice, or your settings, and you can just scroll through your widgets. You get a ton of widgets that you can use, which Android Wear doesn't have. So software-wise, Tizen is better. It's more mature. It more mimics the phone than Android Wear, because you're going to get cards there. But this is a better software system here, better UI. You can get into all apps by touching that right there, and your app looks just like on the phone. See that email app there? I got 10 messages, and that's going to show up for these apps here if they have notifications. So it looks more like your phone there on this device, and I like that. And so you know, you can tap there to get into more features, more apps, you know, and you can get into your recent apps by hitting on that. You can scroll through that. You can close it all out. You know, better UI on this Tizen than, but you know, Android Wear is not bad, but it's all cards, and that's kind of boring to me. You can't do much with it other than, and you can share. You know, you got other options open on the phone, a block, but that's pretty much it. And so, as I said, I don't like when this notification comes and the whole screen lights up like that versus Android versus Tizen. You don't have to worry about that because it's going to be like this. You know, you're going to get a nice looking notification that's not all one big card. So I like that. This is a better software to me. As far as the battery life, not a whole lot of difference. I think this battery life is better because you can keep this always on. If you put always on this watch here, you're probably you might get by through your work day, but I think you're going to be pretty low at the end of the night. And it only shows an arm when you do that. When you put this in always on mode, the ambient mode, you're going to see your arm, but that's going to be it. This, you'll see the watch as it is, you know, whatever the screen is. You're going to see the other information as well, also your notifications. So this is better always on mode. But that's the one feature I like about this. But other than that, it's a pretty good, pretty even when it comes to battery life. Now charging, this is wireless charging. This has a, you know, pogo charging where you use the magnets to just connect back here. I just showed you that on my other video. So, but they both charge pretty quickly. You know, you can get them going, you know, without having to spend all day trying to charge them up. So that's pretty good. This is easier to charge. It's the best charging here, right? Because it's got wild and charge. You just set it down and you're good to go. So I like that. Watch faces, you can change them, as I said, by going into just tapping and holding there, and getting into the changing mode, so you can scroll through. And as I said, they got tons of watch face. Both of them do. Samsung's got a lot too, so, and they got nice watch faces as well. So you can scroll through and see what you want. Samsung's watch faces, I think, are more interactive though. You got your heart rate sensor there that'll pick that up. This doesn't have a heart rate sensor. That's the other thing. This does not have a heart rate sensor, but it's pretty cheap too, so you're not paying for that. But this does, and it does a good job of your activity for your health. So more interactive faces, I think, that you can interact with. This has a ton of watch faces, but you know, they're all, but they both have good features. So you know, I don't think you're gonna be bored with either one when it comes to watch faces. Let's see what else. So this, you know, video's coming on 10 minutes now. I want to kind of close it out, but just want to give you a good look at these devices. Both of them could work for you depending on what you want to spend. This is the best though. This Gear S2. There's not much out there that can beat this. The software is top, and the look and feel of this watch and navigation is the best on the market, I think. Android Wear is good, but it's limited in that it's pretty basic. You're not going to get a lot out of this, and this is easy to use as well. Both are easy to use, I think, but this is a better software experience, I think. You can also get this in a different version that's a little more classic, with a different look there, 22mm band like this one. So if you want that, you can do that. It costs you a few dollars more, but I like this futuristic look here, and you can wear this, wear this to work as well if you want to. But this is more of a sport watch, water resistant. Both are IP67 water. This is IP68, IP67. You're not going to get water and dust in them if you use them, briefly washing dishes or washing your car, whatever the case may be. You're not going to get them messed up, so that's good. But this is cost a little bit more than this watch right here. But it's different software experience. You got more features on this watch, and all that stuff. Both of these watches uses Wi-Fi. So if you have Wi-Fi and you're not near your phone, you're going to get your notifications anyway. You can't make calls, but you'll get your notifications on these devices if you are not with your phone and you got Wi-Fi hooked up. So that's a good thing. As far as having the 3G, don't really need that because I don't really use it. I got my phone with me most of the time, so I don't usually use this to make calls. So that's not an issue. But you can get 3G in this watch right here. Other than that, the things are pretty basic when it comes to companions for your watch. So they both have a companion app. I showed you that already. You can look at the video for these watch individually to see that and see how they work. But just kind of want to give you a quick look at the different devices there and the software for these devices. All right, Lawman FJ out.